Hey there, Christian here. Welcome to this video. In this video, I want to show you how to produce about 3 to 6 months worth of fire starting content, meaning content that is going to get attention, start conversations, actually the right conversations, and open up the opportunity to move it into a sales conversation, meaning to see if that person is someone that you could potentially help with your program or help them get to the next step and also maybe become a client in the future. So let me go ahead and pull this document up for you. Let's see. And you can see here, I have probably about, I don't know, maybe easily over 100 different engagement questions. And what I want to do is show you how to produce this type of engagement question, a document just like this for your specific niche or for, just to start fires in groups, meaning open up conversations, put a post there, get some attention, get some conversations going, and how you can produce this really quick. So there's 2 tools that I actually use to do this very rapidly. The first one is going to be an extension that you see right here. It's called Group Scout, and it connects with Facebook. So let me go ahead and just pull up a group for you. Let's go with maybe the Coaching Jungle. Let's do that one. That's a good one. The Coaching Jungle is got a lot of different coaches in it, and this could be any group really. If you're in like health or fitness, it could be a fitness group. It could be just any group where you know that there's a lot of people talking, a lot of people having a conversation or searching for answers to problems as well. So what Group Scout does, let me pull this up. It will actually scan through the post inside of the group, and it will extract either the influencers of the group within a certain time frame, and also it will extract the data, the most engaging questions, the most engaging content inside of the group as well. So let me just show you this in real time. I'm going to go ahead and put a number on here. Let's just do maybe 100 just for this. Let's do 70 just for the sake of keeping it pretty short so you can get the idea. If you do anywhere between 100 or maybe 500, I wouldn't go more than 500, but if you do anywhere between those numbers, it should be fine, but it does take a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and scan the post. You'll see it'll say completed 7 out of 70, and it'll just keep going up. We'll just give it a few moments here. And once it's done, I'm able to pull that data to show it and to filter it within, you'll see here in a moment, but I'll be able to filter it with different filters. So let's go ahead and show the data. Number 1, this is going to be the rank of like how many engagement. So we use points to determine that. But you can see here that there's the rank, the date, the profile, the post, the link, and the points. So I can actually go to the post here if I right click that, which means I can pull it up inside of the group, which is really cool because you can just go direct to the post and see what people are saying in the comments, right? And then I can also see what people are really engaged with. So what are the ideas that this group is talking about? And what's the sophistication level of this group? Like where are they at collectively, right? So, and then you can also pull up the influencers. So if I click on this tab here, I know for sure that this is the admin. Shout out to Mark. I know also that some of these people are very, very engaged in a lot of other groups as well. So it'll tell you the number of posts, how many points that they have based off of the way that this extension will grade the how many engagements that they've had, right? And then I can pull up their profile too if I wanted to. But let's go here. Let's go back to groups. Scroll down a little bit. So let's see. Everyone talks about closing clients, but But if you push the person to make a decision, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do now is just start collecting these ideas. So I'm going to open up a document. I'm going to put some of these ideas on a document. Let's go back here. Organic marketing or paid ads. Right. This is a good one. Facebook vanished. What would you do? So maybe it would be on this document, what I would put is like, I don't necessarily have to put the exact thing, but I could put, other channels for building biz, right? Have a look here. One sentence, what do you do for clients? This is a pretty common one that does really well in a lot of other coaching groups as well. And it may be a little bit different for your niche, but I just want to give you an example. This is, how I was able to do all these different engagement questions. Now, you're going to see underneath here this little sentence. And what I'm going to do, now we've got a couple ideas. We know that these ideas are people are talking about these ideas, right? So now I'm going to pull up another tool. This tool is called Conversion AI, it's an AI copywriting assistant. And you've got a number of different categories, a number of different things that you can do with this. It's an incredible tool. There will be a link on this document if you want to check it out. And it is an affiliate link, but the reason why I use the affiliate link, not necessarily to get the commission, but more to, you get 10,000 free credits if you use that link. So I think that's helpful for people. If not, just go ahead and search it up on Google and you'll find it. It's pretty easy to find. But anyway, so let's go to templates. We use this really, really, really like a lot with our team and also with our clients. So I want to go to engaging questions, and you can see this is kind of where I left off. In fact, let's go here. You can see, how I was able to get all this stuff. But if I tell it, I'm going to use this kind of like short code, and let's go here. What was some of the ideas? Closing coaching clients. So I go back to Conversion AI. I'm going to say, write about the struggles maybe with closing coaching clients. And I'm going to tell it high ticket coaching. And I'm going to do the audience is coaches, consultants, digital marketers, online business owners, maybe agency owners, right? Just a few of them in there. And then the tone of voice. This is really interesting. So you can have it do a specific tone of voice. You can have it do, I was doing on this document, I kind of broke it up into segments. So this is like a general overview, but then I broke it up into like fear with high ticket coaching, the fear and resistance with sales calls, fear and resistance with transitioning to group coaching. These are, excuse me, some of the things that we actually help people with. So I'm going to like start to branch off of this idea that you got right here, but I'm also going to add some emotions behind it. Maybe fear, maybe success, maybe excitement. Okay. And you could branch off with different emotions behind it as well. So let's go kind of the opposite. Excited, happy, successful. And then you can also, here's something really cool with this, is you can also use celebrity tone of voices. And what Conversion AI does is it scans the internet and it will pull up data and specific tonalities based off of how these celebrities are putting out content. So like Twitter and stuff like that just is awesome, right? So let's go ahead and use Gary Vee for an example, because I think Gary Vee is a pretty well-known person in within our niche as well. So let me pull this up, and here's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to, let's minimize that. I'm going to, so you can see it, I have the unlimited version of this. So I'm going to generate 10 outputs, and I'm just going to hit that generate AI content, and you're going to see it pop up here in a second. And it's going to give me just a list of engagement questions that I can pull and use in that group. And so what I'm doing is I'm searching for, and you might have to kind of go through them a little bit, and you might have to change them just a tad, but here's some great ones. So what is the best strategy to have for closing consulting clients? What are some common objections when buying high ticket coaching? So look at how like right on point this is, because we are able to put in the short code and tell it what to write, tell it who to write for, and tell the tone of voice behind it. Then what we do is we go into our document and we can start pasting these ideas and kind of separating them and see which ones like we want to keep and which ones we want to kind of branch off of as well. So I like these. What are the common objections? What's the best strategy for closing consulting clients? Maybe we can do with Facebook, right? We can kind of add some things that make it more hyper relevant. Okay. How do you find success comes easier with close coaching sales than it does in other aspects of your business? So that's a great one. What has been your favorite part about running a high ticket consulting service? So yeah, this stuff's great. So does this provide any additional challenges to sell at this price point of $20K per year? So maybe that one we would get rid of. We would go back here and we would see what strategies does your coaching practice use to help close? Do you know what percentage of past clients rebuy? This is good, right? So we go back here, and now we're just going to start kind of adding to it, right? So let's see. Describe how an ideal client makes the purchasing decision from your perspective as a coach. Ooh, that's a good one. How do you know the client is on board before beginning the purchase process with them? Let's get rid of that one. Do you know what percentage? Okay, I like that one. Have you ever tried using different sales technique, forming a partnership with another professional? So what does that look like? Maybe you can, instead of put professional, you can do coach, right? Or consultant. And so although it's pretty on point, let's try the organic marketing or paid ads. You might have to change it up a little bit. And there's just a list of like, what are the best methods to use when closing coaching clients? Like there's just a list of them. It's so powerful. So let's go back here. Let's do, instead of doing that one, and let's say we didn't get any that we really liked, we can just go and generate a new batch and see if it spits out, something that we find more relevant or hyper relevant. All right. So write about struggles with closing coaching clients. So maybe, I just realized that would be, instead of struggles, it would be more, tone of voice related. So like write about successes with closing, coaching clients, stuff like that. Write about wins or whatever that would be, kind of going into it. So let's go ahead and put the next idea here. Boom. Write about challenges with organic marketing, or let's say write about comparison in organic marketing or paid ads with high ticket coaching. All right. And let's go, instead of this, let's go curious. Let's go helpful. Let's go coach. And let's go let's try Russell Brunson. And let's generate. And let's see what it gives us. What are the benefits of organic marketing versus paid ads? Like that. What do you find harder to reach your target audience on Instagram versus Facebook? What's the current outbound strategy based on email outreach effective for digital marketing or business development? Do you often see the organic marketing or sponsored ads? Don't like that one too much. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think about the cost of comparative ad campaign? Do you find it difficult to get people to sign up for business? So maybe it could be. So this one was a little more difficult for it to give us. So this is good. Are paid ads worth it? How do you compare organic versus paid ads? What are your thoughts on pay-per-click marketing and Facebook advertising for high-ticket coaches? Do these companies provide an ROI for small business owners like yourself? So yeah, this one would probably need a little bit filtering through, and maybe we can change this up a little bit, but it still gave us pretty decent content there. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. This is exactly how I was able to produce this, probably in about an hour time. And this is enough content to probably last us about 3 to 6 months. And one of the things that we do too is we actually build this out for different niches that are coaching, like client related. And we use this as kind of a way to help them speed up the process. And so we can leverage that as like a lead magnet and say, like, in a group, we want to see how we are able to generate 3 to 6 months worth of content in about an hour. And so we have a little way to kind of bring people through the pipeline from there. But yeah, I hope this is very useful to you. These are the two tools that we use: Group Scout, which will be a link on this document or around this page somewhere, and also Conversion AI. I hope you find that useful, and we'll talk soon.